What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. Didi out here in Las Vegas. Chris and Dan are
Oh,
in Pittsburgh. And today it is Fitness Brunch brought to you by ChrisGatesFitness.com, where you will find out about a special project that no one knows about yet, but he keeps teasing it and teasing it and teasing it
how does
and
that
teasing
make you
it.
feel? How does that make you feel, Didi?
Listen, I even know about it and I don't like it. So shit or get off the pot, Chris. That's what we're
I
saying
think the
here.
fact that, yeah, like you're right, Didi, we know what it is. We should just start blackmailing our friend here and be like, we'll tell. We'll tell. We'll tell if you don't on our platform.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I asked. Shit.
End
God,
the shenanigans. Tell the people.
like that just got dark. Like we're like blackmailing.
Yeah. We've had enough. The people have had
Like
enough.
you have to give us $100
Meet our
every
demand.
week that you don't
Meet our
launch,
meet our demands.
or we're gonna launch not chrisgatesfitness.com and just
Yeah. I
expose
bet you that
all.
URL is
Uh-oh.
available.
Hey,
99 cents.
people have made parody accounts of me before, so apparently there's a market for that.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Might be us.
Well, we've got a bunch of fitness topics today. Chris is going to take over the podcast here in a little bit, but we've got music, we've got beer, we've got more, we've got a bunch of stuff. It's the Brunch Breakdown. Dan, let everybody know where they can find everything that we do.
Absolutely. You can find the Brunch Breakdown podcast anywhere podcasts are available. We release new episodes each and every Wednesday, so just hit follow or subscribe. That episode's going to come right to you. No work, hands off. Make it easy on yourself. We also have full video episodes. You can see Didi's beautiful Las Vegas hotel room behind him. So get to the video, get to YouTube, get to Facebook. And if you're already on Spotify, it's already there. It's right there on Spotify. Those videos premiere at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on demand anytime you want to watch after that. For the length of time into history, those videos will be there until all the social media platforms blow up and go away and merge into one, and then they'll be in that place too. Everywhere on social media, we are at Brunch Breakdown. That's our handle. That's us at Brunch Breakdown. Find us there. Friend us. We friend you. You can find some brunch bites. You can find all the good stuff there at Brunch Breakdown. And then, of course, we talk music every week. We put it into a beautiful little playlist. We call it The Sounds of Brunch, and that gets updated on Spotify, exclusively on Spotify, each and every Friday for your listening pleasure.
You know what's interesting is you say like you put it on the internet, it's going to live there forever, which I think is largely true. But oddly enough, Dan, I've occasionally gone to look for like a Skunk 11 thing, you know,
Yes.
just to see if
Mm-hmm.
I could still find it. And it's becoming increasingly harder to find some of the things about our band that used to exist on the
Wow.
internet. So, like, maybe these episodes won't be on the internet forever and just like enjoy them
Maybe
now,
not.
like live it, you know?
There you go. Live in the moment. Enjoy
Yeah.
in the moment before maybe it fizzles and it's hard to find and
Yeah.
into the deep into the archives.
I was trying to find those photos we took at that playground one day. I don't know
Oh
why,
my
but I was like
gosh.
looking for them, and they used to
Yeah.
be on our Pure Volume page,
Yep.
which like that website, you can still find it, but like none of the content is there anymore. It's crazy.
Wow. How about that? That's scary. Yeah.
Well, think about that. Like I uploaded hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of probably thousands of pictures on web shots back between the years of 2003 until Facebook got their picture situation right. So probably like 2003 to 2007, 8, something like that. And web shots doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Like those
Yeah.
pictures are gone, which is honestly a good thing. Not gonna lie to you. Probably really good that
Did
they're
you a
gone
favor?
for everyone in my life. You know what I mean? And as long as I don't run for president, those things will never show up in my life again. So that's like good. But yeah, I think about that a lot because put a lot of stuff on like your MySpace pages and stuff. Like, where's that shit now? It's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Like, because I think we all have like, if you had a MySpace account and you never deleted it, I think it's like you still can log in to do whatever you do on MySpace now, but the page isn't there. The stuff you did there. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Your top eight gone.
gone.
You never know.
Like
Never know what
how
your final top eight was.
like
Top eight friends. You never know.
think like Andrea from Danity Kane was in my top 8 because I just
Ooh, okay. All right.
That was the cool thing about the top 8. Like they didn't have to consent
no,
to it.
not at all.
Right.
Like I'd see people and their like top 8 would be like their actual like best friends, and mine would all be
Yeah.
celebrities. It was
Yeah.
I love
like
it.
the hot girl from Real World season 9 or whatever. Like that's was my top 8.
For our band, I remember it was always a combination of like a few of the bands that we were friends with and then bands
Yep.
that we wanted to be friends with that weren't our friends.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it's good to have a
Yes.
mix in there.
Worked very well.
Well, this went somewhere I didn't think it was gonna go. Anyways, Chris, get it off your chest.
All right. Do you guys, leave this decision up to you. Do you want me
I love a pick'em. I love the chest pick'em.
I
This is
do
always
too.
it's a roulette wheel. Didi, you're gambling in Vegas.
It's
Let's
such a
go.
nice
What do we got?
surprise in the morning. It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know.
I
It's
love
like
the
when you
choice.
go to a breakfast restaurant, they're just like, "Oh man, like you can have free eggs today or something." I don't know. It's pretty
Yeah.
wild.
choose
Nice
choose
surprise.
your own adventure here? Do you want to hear, because these will both be kind of fitness related, do you want to hear me talk about my BMI, or do you want to hear me talk about the latest social media fitness thing that's pissing me off?
Oh, this is easy. This is so easy. Didi, I hope we're on the same page.
Go ahead. What do you say, Dan?
Oh, it's BMI all day.
It's definitely BMI all
BMI
day.
all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially but the problem is when you said BM, I was like, oh, BMI. I got really
You're
nervous.
like, other one.
Other one. But BMI, we're good. I don't want to hear about your BMs.
Thank God for the eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a doctor's appointment recently, and what I'm looking at is like this printout that they gave me. And essentially the doctor told me I need to lose weight. Okay. My I am like 5'10", 5'11", 5'11" on a good day.
This podcast is brought to you by ChrisGatesFitness.com. His doctor just told him to lose weight. So anyway, go ahead.
And my BMI, I'm 175 pounds, actually down to 170 since this visit. So actually today they might not have told me that. But my BMI came in at 25.1. So I got this printout that says your body mass index is over 25. The American Heart Association recommends that most people keep their BMI under 25 to maintain good health. And then it goes on to give me a list of reasons why I might be in bad health because I'm 0.1 over. And it says I should speak to my physician. They say there are several ways to reduce BMI, eat more fruits and vegetables. I should exercise. Maybe I should consider joining a gym. These are recommendations that I'm getting. Avoid sugary drinks. Consider joining several support groups or agencies that could help. And if I have any questions about how to maintain a healthy lifestyle, I should please speak to my physician or other care provider. Now, boys, do I strike you somebody that needs to lose weight?
I
You can be
mean,
honest. You can be honest.
I can only see you from your shoulders up. So
Well, I'm not stripping down on the podcast, so
That's true. What are the love handles looking like these
yeah,
days?
you know what I mean? I don't know what that I don't know what that booty's looking like, Chris. I don't know. I don't know.
so in all seriousness, like you'll hear people oftentimes shit on BMI for various reasons. And I will tell you that from my experience, in the vast majority of cases, BMI is actually a pretty good predictor of what you should do. Like if you have a BMI of 30, it's probably because you need to lose a little bit of weight. If you are a BMI that's low and says you need to gain weight, it's probably because you need to gain weight. But there are certain circumstances where like it's a crappy indicator. And so for people who maybe have been training for 10 years and have put on muscle mass, and like the reason they're considered overweight because of BMI is because they actually have more muscle mass than the average person as opposed to fat mass. That means BMI is maybe not the best indicator of what you should be paying attention to in order to determine whether you're healthy or not. I thought this was hilarious because, I mean, clearly they're not taking into account my body composition. BMI does not take into account your body composition. It just takes into account your body weight. So I think it's hilarious that they gave me this and then said, if I need help, I should talk to my physician, which is the person that gave me this sheet of paper who clearly is not paying attention to the stuff that they should be paying attention to. But like I've had people like apply for coaching who are like, over 300 pounds and they're shitting on the BMI scale. And I'm like, well, I understand, but like you probably could benefit to lose some body fat. Like it would probably help you improve your health, even though you seem to disagree with the BMI scale. So I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I didn't even pay attention to it until like a month after I looked at this thing again. And I was like, wait a second. I need to seek help. So I don't know. We'll see. After this podcast, I'll either keep living my life or I'm going to seek help. And if I seek help, then we have a very compelling series here on the Brunch Breakdown. We'll see.
That's amazing. I hope you make this a video and you say, but whatever you do, but there's a fine line of what you could do. Because you could go like full TikToker or you could like be more grounded. Because there is a way where you could be like, your doctor's bullshit. Don't go to the doctor. Go to chrisgatesfitness.com. They don't know what they're talking about. I do. I went to school for 5 years. They went to school forever. They don't know shit. Fuck your BMI. Fuck your doctor. chrisgatesfitness.com. That's your slogan. Never mind. Forget. Say that. That's it. That's your slogan. Fuck your doctor. chrisgatesfitness.com.
That's certainly one approach. That is certainly that is an approach that people take on TikTok for sure.
Yes.
Should I get like the stethoscope thing and like dress up like a doctor to do it?
100%. Get it like a green screen. Yeah. Get a green screen background of you in like what looks like a doctor's office. Like
yeah. One rubber glove, just one. Mm-hmm. Now you said, Chris, that this was on a printout, but this wasn't discussed by your doctor, right?
It was not brought up it was not brought up in conversation. No, it was not brought up in conversation because like in the conversation, I know my doctor. Right. They know that I run a fitness business. They know that like they know a lot about my lifestyle. So yeah. AI told me to lose weight, I guess is what this
there
is.
You go. Okay. Yeah.
So for all of you looking forward to the future of AI, and you're going to hire a computer to be your health coach. That'll be fun.
Chris Gates Fitness. Again, chrisgatesfitness.ai coming your way soon.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna get this off my chest because I am in hotels basically for pretty much for the next like 3 weeks. Like I go home for like 5 days after in hotels for another week. But anyways, so I watch a lot of TV in ways that I don't at home because I always am just like putting on a Hulu or HBO Max or whatever on the TV and just doing that, right? Can't really do that in the hotel. I think they have Netflix here, but like you can't watch all the other stuff. So just find myself just like scrolling through the TV, seeing what's on. So I'm like, you know what? I need something to be on so like I can go to sleep. I put on Travel Channel, right? Ghost Adventures is on.
Mm-mm.
You know, when I turn on Travel Channel, I want to turn on something place where I can travel to, that I want to go to. I want a easy experience. I want water in the background, or maybe it's like me experiencing Yellowstone in a time because I know I'm never going there. But on Travel Channel, Yellowstone should be there. It should be overlooks. It should be buffaloes in the middle of the road, and I'm like, oh wow, that's great. And then fall to sleep, or it should be Hawaii or Japan or somewhere other than talking about like people going into these random houses or going to these random places, deserted towns, looking for ghosts. That shouldn't be on Travel Channel. So Travel Channel, stop doing this. That is not what you guys are about. That's not what you're supposed to be about. I'm very angry about this because I am somebody who loves what I like to call destination television. That is usually what I fall asleep to. Like HBO Max is this great show called Thirst by Shay Mitchell, where Shay Mitchell, who, if you don't know who she was an actress that was on the show called Pretty Little Liars. She's extremely beautiful. And she goes to different countries and talks about the alcohol there. It's amazing. It is an
Wow.
amazing show to fall asleep to on HBO Max because you're just like, you just feel so good talking about the drinks in this place. And it's awesome. And that's destination television. That's what should be on Travel Channel. Like, or Hawaii House Hunters, Travel Channel. That's the stuff that I want on Travel Channel. I want to go somewhere else. I don't want to hear about ghosts. I want to be comfortable when I travel. I don't want to be scared when I travel. Like, who are you dorks out there that are scared when you travel? You go somewhere that, makes you uneasy. What are you doing? This is stupid. I guess that's who that's for, but I don't want that on my TV ever, ever, ever. Definitely not Travel Channel. So, like, Travel Channel, get it together.
Well, now that's not very inclusive of ghost hunters. Like those are the types of destinations that they're after.
Listen, I discriminate against ghost hunters. I'm
Whoa.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I don't want ghost hunters anywhere near me. I don't want them near. I don't no. I do not like them. I feel about ghost hunters the way Kendrick feels about Drake. That's how I feel. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you sound. I don't like anything about you. Nothing.
Jeez. I didn't know we were
So
going
yeah,
down this road today, Didi. That's pretty hateful.
yeah, save Ghost Hunters for A&E. That's where that belongs.
Boom.
Not the Travel Channel. And like not at night. Who's watching
Yeah.
that at night going, all right, time for bed. I feel good. I feel good. This is comforting. Come on.
Yeah.
None of that.
Like,
I'm with you, D. Like ghosts don't want to be hunted.
Now that's a good point.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why are
Maybe
all
you
the
shouldn't. You get
interactions
everything you deserve.
Yeah, why are all the interactions with ghosts so poor? I mean, because you won't leave them
When you're
alone.
using the word hunting, maybe lighten it up a little bit.
Horse
Searching, meeting,
hunt.
horse. I'm not writing horse hunt. Like lighten it up. Lighten up on the ghosts.
yeah.
You get what you deserve. You going hunting for them. Come on.
It's just stupid. Like, no one wants to travel. No one wants to go on a ghost adventure. Travel Channel.
Like there's a reason they don't call them tornado hunters. They're tornado chasers.
Either way,
You
those
hunt down
people
a tornado,
stupid too.
it's going to find you. It will find you. Don't hunt things. Don't hunt things you don't want to find you.
Didi's most aggressive thoughts are about people searching for stuff he doesn't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tornadoes, ghosts.
Just lay off.
What else?
It's just dumb. I don't get it. And I don't want to talk to anybody who does it either. Like, I would get so angry at someone if I met somebody like out and about and that was like, yeah, I chase tornadoes. And I'm like, what? Why? What? Yeah, stupid. Stupid.
Amazing.
Anyways,
Amazing.
Dan,
New Twister
get it off
movie
your
coming.
chest. Oh
New
yeah,
Twister movie coming out this year, by the way. Twisters.
I know.
Can't wait.
Is it like a playoff of the original?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah.
I watch that movie every time it's on TV, man. I can't get it.
Because I think the tie-in is like the daughter of the main people. She chases tornadoes too, and then yeah, I think that's what it is. I think there's a tie-in like that's in there, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's gonna be an IMAX. It looks really cool. I don't know. I'm just like I'll probably go see it and hate it, but
Helen Hunt, right? Hunt. Speaking of Hunt, there's your tie-in to the OG. Not writing Helen Hunt.
And get it off your chest. Jesus Christ, Dan, get it off your chest.
I can't. I just want to keep talking about this. This weekend, I have been attending an incredible music festival put on here in Pittsburgh, the Four Chord Music Festival, put on by our dear friend, great friend, Rishi, featuring some of the best names in pop punk rock. It's 10 years old. He's celebrating 10 years this year. It's incredible. But we've been under an extreme heat advisory all week. And yesterday we hit 96 degrees as a lot of the country is experiencing these serious heat waves. And if you're in the Northeast, Midwest, for the most part, you recognize that heat has some serious humidity on top of it, right? So needless to say, we saw, by no surprise at all, a number of people go down. a lot of people went down needing medical issues. They had the little ambulance on the golf cart there with people with helping people with heat exhaustion and such. And my message today, it's quite fitting that this is a fitness episode. My message today is not only intended for the people that go to festivals like that, but I think just generally us as a society as a whole. And the message is you are never, never too cool to drink water. Water is our friend, people. You might think, nah, dog. My dog. I'm at a music festival. I'm in my feels. I have some beer, maybe a cocktail, a little seltzy. I'm good. I'll be good. I'll be good. No, no, you won't, my friend. You will not be good. You will be that person laying on the dirt, forcing the band to stop playing until you receive medical assistance. Okay. But this again is true in like just everyday life, right? Everyday life. This is a message, an important message for people. And most people, I think it's safe to say, don't drink enough water. I think most people in the world don't drink enough water. Guys, water's good for you. Tastes
So
good.
good. So
It's
good.
good for you. Better than basically anything you can drink. Water. Water's number one. Water's a one seed, an overall one seed. We may not get to the topic of some trends and such later today on the episode on the menu. But you know what trend I want to see? More people drinking water. That's what I want to see. So just to everyone, to concert goers, to non-concert goers, to the everyday human, the average human, the above BMI human, the below BMI human, anywhere in between, you are never too cool to drink water. And I had to get that off my chest today.
I love that. I love that. You know, you're not too cool to drink water. You're never fully dressed without a smile. ChrisGatesFitness.com.
Wait, what can I even add? You
What,
got
what else do you need?
perfect.
You're welcome. Invoices in the mail.
God, that it always cracks me up when I see people like, I don't know. I guess it does crack me up because I'm just like, you're an idiot. Like you're passed out at a music festival. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like you're an idiot.
By the way, they're giving away free water.
Yes.
Oh,
So
they're giving
again,
it away
also,
free.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
yeah,
There are water stations everywhere. That is like
everywhere.
that's like rule number one now, I feel like, for anyone who throws a music festival. That's like literally the one basic thing.
Yep.
It may be like a 2 hour wait to get to food trucks at certain music festivals because they don't have enough and they don't think they think they have that handled. But like water is not a problem in 2024 or whatever when it comes to music festivals because no one wants anybody dying on their watch. So it's like they're just like, no, like it's gonna be hot at these things. We have water everywhere.
Yep.
Like literally everywhere you turn. You can bring into a music festival is an empty bottle. That's the only thing you can bring in. So like
Yep.
it just makes no sense not to drink water. It's literally everywhere. Like every drink you have, you can literally chug a bottle of water with it. It's everywhere. Everywhere.
Exactly.
Stupid.
Drink your water, folks.
Drink
Drink your
water.
water.
Never too cool. There's your
Never
new
too
shirt.
cool.
There's a shirt. Never
Dude.
too cool to drink water.
I like it.
I like it. We found you a lot of slogans, Chris. I hope you're writing these down. It's money. All right, let's get into the brews. All right, so I have this week something I don't even know if I really like this, but it was interesting. So Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc is very popular. Lots of people drink Kim Crawford, but she has this 70 calorie Sauvignon Blanc, and it's like half the alcohol, it's half the calories, and it tastes like grape juice. It really tastes like sparkling grape juice, but there is alcohol in it. But I guess I was healthier when I was drinking it,
Did
and I'm
you
not
end
really
up drinking
sure.
more of them?
I think I drank it faster.
Yeah.
And that's like I didn't drink more of it because like I know like I'll have a glass of wine at night or whatever, and it's like I know, but it was just weird because it was just gone so fast, and I was like,
Mm.
this I can't do this. I don't. It's like, and I know it's less alcohol, less calories. So I guess I was healthier. I drank less alcohol, but like I drank it too fast, so I didn't really enjoy it because it tasted like grape juice. So like that's what I was drinking this week, but don't know how much I enjoyed it.
We should start a non-alcoholic wine company called Gone So Fast. Guys, the amount of ideas we've had
I
in the
love
first
it.
like 20 minutes of this episode,
TM, we're on
Gone.
fire today.
we're on
Dude,
fire. Yeah.
TM on the Gone
See,
So
Dan
Fast.
Dan said this is going to live on the internet forever, and we're like, all right, let's put our best ideas in one spot.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Gone So
yeah,
Fast is a great name.
it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can see it.
Whoa.
I can see it. Fun fact that I learned mere days ago this week, and Didi, I think this is going to come as a surprise to you based on what you just said. Kim Crawford is a man.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Kim Crawford
No way.
from
That's
New
not
Zealand
true.
is a man.
No.
Yes. Look it up. Look it up.
Kim's a guy's name in New Zealand?
Yes, it's considered a unisex name in New Zealand.
Shut the what?
And like you would think based on the branding, the advertising, particularly for that brand, it is so heavily focused towards women. You're like, oh, this makes
Yes.
sense. This makes sense. Negative. Kim is a man.
Now,
Just
now,
like
Didi,
Google is Kim Crawford a man? That's all you guys to do.
Wow.
Didi, now how does that change your review of the wine?
Yeah.
All right. Anything I say, it's gonna be bad. Yeah. Anything I say right now, because I'm just finding out. I don't have time to craft my thoughts. Wow.
I've never seen Didi with that type of reaction on the podcast before.
I know.
Wow. And this is what Kim Crawford looks like. I didn't. What?
He
Just
doesn't like
learned.
it anymore.
Just learned this week.
I
He doesn't
don't,
like
dude.
it.
I honestly don't know how to
He
feel.
doesn't-
He's like, I
he
don't know if I
doesn't
like
like
it more or
He thought he was getting classy with a chick drink, and turns out, nope. Rock
Didi,
your
I'm telling
world.
you, there's your market. You've done a lot of work for some wineries and some wine companies. I think you need to jump in. Call your boy Kim. Call up your boy Kim. Be the face of the brand.
Gone So Fast is also
Yeah.
Didi's initial impression of that wine.
Yes, we'll eventually sell it to Kim Crawford. This is how it works.
Good Lord. Chris, what are you drinking? I don't know. I'm like lost right now.
I do. This is another repeat. Dan loves the name of this. I got a little upside down.
No upside down.
Hey.
A little upside down athletic brewing today. So we sipping on this during the episode.
Love it. Love it. Well, to go in coordination with my chest segment and my weekend as a whole, our good friend Rishi and the Four Chord Music Festival collaborates with a local brewery in Pittsburgh each year, Dancing Gnome, considered probably the best IPA maker in the state. And of course, they have a collaboration beer properly named Decade, with the beautiful light blue and pink can here to go in line with the theme for Four Chord Music Festival. They do a different variation of this every year. This is a really good IPA. It's hazy, it's citrusy, just the right amount of hops, just kind of at the end. So you get that juicy wave, and you kind of get that bitter finish with the hops at the very end. Again, if you drink one of these at the music festival, have a water of equal or greater size to go along with it. It's that simple. But love this beer, love this brewery, love this music festival, love our dear friend. So cheers to the Decade IPA from Dancing Gnome and Four Chord Music Festival.
Nice. Oh, a little note on a beer that I bring up all the time on the festival, on the brunch breakdown. Crown and Hops. They just won this beer festival with Sam Adams, and they are about to collaborate with Sam Adams on a beer. So there will be Crown and Hops all over the country very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a fun fact: Sam Adams as a woman. Dee Dee, did you know that?
I was afraid he was going to say something like that. He was like, "Other dancing gnome's a woman. Did you know that?" The gnome, the little
Oh
gnome. Did you know the gnome can be women?
God,
Did
dude.
you know that? Every gnome you see is a white bearded man. Have you seen the woman gnome? That's why she's dancing.
Oh Jesus Christ, man. You're killing me, Chris. You're killing me, guys.
Damn, Sam short for Samantha, not Samuel. Samantha Adams. Cheers.
Yeah, everyone knows that, right?
Samantha Adams and Kim Crawford. That's a collaboration we need. Let's go.
Samantha Adams. Good God, man. Now I like want to make a line of it's like Sam Adams. Do they have seltzers? Because it's got to be Samantha Adams. Gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
Oh,
Oh man, we are off the rails.
Seriously, man. All right. Cheers. Cheers,
yeah.
boys.
Cheers.
All righty. Let's get into it. Chris, it's your menu. It's time. It's fitness brunch. Let's go.
Yeah, let's fire through some fitness-ish topics, boys. All right, the first one I have for you, based on a little current events here. Okay, in the Navy, they say now that sailors who fail 2 consecutive fitness tests will no longer face the end of their career, which apparently used to be the case. And this article says, under the old system, sailors who failed 1 physical fitness assessment lost their ability to be promoted until they were able to pass another test. However, failing another test would end a career by taking away the ability to be promoted or re-enlist. Lots of pressure in the Navy, or at least there used to be, on the fitness test, which I think, like, when I read that, I was like, that's rough. Like, you fail 2 fitness tests and then your career's over. But like, at the same time, I get it. You have to have some type of capacity to do this stuff. And maybe that's a sign of like your lack of commitment. I don't know. I'm not as concerned about digging into this as I am to propose the topic to you boys about what other careers or jobs should have a mandatory fitness test that I guess don't these days. What do you think?
Yeah, this is very interesting. And like, part of me, to go based on the original story, part of me is like, and we should have had our good friend and Navy veteran himself, Brendan, on the podcast to get his thoughts on it, because I'm sure he had to go through these tests. Interested to see what his take would be. But part of me is like, if you want to defend the country, defend the country. You can stay in whatever good shape you'd like to be. If you're out there, it's not me, so go right ahead. But at the other edge of that sword, it's like, you better be in shape. You should be in shape. So I think I'm okay with this flex, because they're now leaving it up to their officer, right? They're still having these fitness tests, but it's now up to the officer whether or not they're done or not. Oddly enough, and maybe Chris, you could bring this up to yours. I think doctors should have to test for some sort of fitness test. It's one thing to know everything and to preach it, but if I don't see you doing it, you know how many doctors are out of shape with big bellies? These old guys. It's like, listen, I understand it's all up here. It's in the brain. You're not reading your own playbook, my man. Come on. I want my doctor to be in decent shape. I don't need an extreme fitness test for a doctor, but show me you believe, you practice what you preach a little bit.
I love that. I love that so much. 2 things though. One, how embarrassing would it be if you like came home, bag in hand, your parents are so excited to see you, you're in the Navy, and then they're like, oh man, it's like, you're home. And they're like, yeah. They're like, so when do you have to go back? I got kicked out because I didn't pass the fitness test. Because honestly, what I would say to my kid or friend is like, what the fuck have you been doing? Like, that's your whole job.
Yeah, you can't be lazy in the
That's
Navy. It's like
the whole
your job is
job.
working out.
Like what? It's the whole job. I don't get it. But second thing, people who I think need to be in shape are interns and production assistants. So people
Ah.
who are on the low of the mailroom people on the bottom of the totem pole at your job who have to just run and gopher and get everything all the time. Those people need to be in shape. And I'm not even talking because you have to when you have those jobs where it's like you're just basically going to go do everything, you have to be able to move quickly. When I say, hey, I need you to go get copies, I need you to go grab those copies from the copier, I need you to move. I don't need you to just like be like, oh, uh, no, 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 no. I need you to do like a run to the copier test. I need there's a Starbucks in the lobby. I need to see how long it takes you to get down there from your seat to the lobby. I need to know these things because before I can hire you, because I need these things to be done fast. You know, I need to see how fast you can hook up the computer to the big screen to put the PowerPoint presentation on. I need you to move quickly. There needs to be tests like that because some of the people out here, hey, they'll be sweating trying to get this done. And they're like, whoa, bro, you needed to pass the fitness test. So, yeah, all those lower on the totem pole people who are always having to go show their worth. I need you to pass the fitness test. Bad.
I like that. I've been in those roles before. I kind
Nope.
of know the drill there. One of the first ones that came to mind for me, and I'm sure that there is a fitness test for this particular job, but it needs to be there needs to be some innovation. NFL referees. Okay, we need to start like maybe hiring former players once they retire or something because nothing makes me more mad than seeing a ball get spot in the wrong place because the official couldn't keep up with the players and didn't actually see where the play ended. Like it drives me crazy. We need they need to have your 40 time as an NFL referee needs that you don't need to be running a 4-4, okay? But like, can we get to 6-4 or something? Can we like improve here? I also think there needs to be an age limit, but we don't have to get into that. But there needs to be some improvements here. And I think some referees are taking it more seriously because ever since Eddie Guns, Ed Hockley was out there flexing on people. Now you see a lot more lead officials who understand they're on TV, at least do an arm day. But we got to chrisgatesfitness.com. Hit me up. Let's get a comprehensive protocol going here because there's still room to improve.
I like that. I like that. Completely agree with you.
Hey, have you ever seen a fat NBA referee? No.
Ooh, no, yeah.
Think about it. Have you ever I'm trying to think I don't think there's because in high school, yeah, anybody can referee, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. But like when you're watching college basketball or you're watching the NBA or whatever, ain't nobody over. You're running 9 miles a night. Like you're just like that's what you're doing. Like you're running. You're not running as fast as LeBron, but like you're keeping up. Like it's just so I don't see why it wouldn't be like that in all the sports. Because you have to be in shape to do that.
NHL officials are fast.
Oh, yeah.
They are fast.
They have to be really
they can be fast as shit.
Yeah.
And they're skating.
Right. Football's, for whatever reason, they're not taking it seriously.
No.
Wow. That's a great point. Guys, did you know that there are still people that have to pick up garbage collectors that pick up garbage by hand? Do you know that still happens?
Yeah.
In most residential areas? I think, Chris, you're probably one of them. Didi, I don't know about you, where they have like the little forklift on the side that just does it, and nobody gets out of the truck, right?
Only till only till recently. They just made a rule that our trash guy is not going to pick up your shit anymore this year. But like, I always feel bad for those guys that have to, man, because you never know how heavy that can's going to be. Like, that's rough.
I know. But these are the people that need a little fitness test. And again, the other side of the sword is like, if you want that job, do it. I don't care what shape you're in. But I got stuck behind this garbage truck a few weeks ago, and these people were taking their damn good old time. And I'm like, I got to get to work. Let's move. And it just get these people in a little bit better of shape. They have a very tough job. And you're right. You don't know what's in that bag or canister of mystery. You don't know how heavy that thing is going to be. You have no clue. But we need a little upper body, a little lower body to get the moving and grooving because we got places to be. That's all I got to say.
Just don't make traffic when Dan's on the road. It's not gonna. You're gonna end up on the brunch breakdown if you make traffic.
Canister of mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be another alcohol company we make. Canister of mystery.
Oh my god.
We brew the beer. You show up and get what you get. You don't know what the beer is going to be on that day. Canister of mystery.
Come on,
I
man.
like that.
Jesus Christ.
I like
All
that.
right.
Or you can even sell a variety pack and you could like list what the 3 flavors are, but you have no identification of what can is which. It's just, which one is it? Which one is it? Man, we're on fire today.
Yeah. All right. My next one, coaches on all levels of sports. All of them. If you want to coach anything, actually not all levels. If you want to coach anything higher than 10-year-olds, and I don't care what sport it is, I need you to be in shape. And because one of the things that I like, I've tweeted this a couple times, and like people like give me all this like hate, why are you fat shaming, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I just don't understand how professional athletes, collegiate athletes can listen to somebody fat. I have no idea how they can do it because Andy Reid is a genius, okay? An absolute genius. If he's writing some things up, that's cool. But if he tells me to run faster, fam, it's not happening. It's just not happening. Like, I don't need a coach to be able to go out and emulate what a professional athlete does, but I need them to not look like a slob. That's what I need. I need you to be in shape. I don't need you to be like completely like cut up, but I need your BMI to be, under 25, as Chris says. As Chris's doctor says, my bad.
Yeah, hey, don't pull me into this.
Because there's a lot of coaches on all the levels. And I'm like, and listen, I played for a couple, and I'm just like, and it was very hard for me at the best shape of my life to look at them and be like, seriously? You? Like, and you're talking to somebody who really never loved playing sports to begin with. But like, no. So like, coaches, all levels. Yeah, nah. Get in shape. All of you. And I know some people will be like, listen, offensive linemen, they're big. No. Because when offensive linemen stop playing, all of a sudden they all get skinny as shit. So
big time.
Coaches, there's no excuse.
But to that point, and like you mentioned fat shaming, it's obviously not what we're doing here. Like, you don't have to be skinny to be in shape. Like, especially in sports, like athletic can look like many different things. And if you want me to do the thing, but you can't show me as an athlete, that makes it harder for me to even know what you want. Like, if you're a defensive line coach, like, it would probably help if you can get up in front of the sled and show me the technique you want me to do. So like, can you do that? Anyway.
Yeah.
Good points.
The last one I have is the president. Like, I'm so sick of these guys.
Let's go debate next week, baby.
I'm so sick of these guys. Like, I'm so sick of watching Trump play golf and seeing Joe Biden poop his pants. Like, the physical fitness that we have at the top of our country is so embarrassing right now. And like, I'm not even commenting on politics here. It was cool that Obama played basketball with people. Like, I thought that was cool. And then his wife was promoting health and fitness. And it was like, oh, I get it. Cause you live it. Come on now. Can somebody pick up a weight? Somebody pick up a weight. I'll help, but it's got to improve.
Right.
I love
Politics. Political brunch, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Is there really a debate next week?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's like the first and possibly only one right before the 4th of July, just in time. Blame Drake and Kendrick, honestly, because like there was not going to be a debate until all of a sudden there was all this, oh yeah, it's everyone's talking about this. And then Trump and Biden were like, we're going to debate. We're like, no one wanted this. No, you guys got no bars. No one wants this. But yeah,
Yikes. That
yeah,
I love that one. Yes. I love
I
that one. Yeah.
I love that
Like
one so much.
Justin Trudeau could do laps around either presidential candidate over the past since Obama that we've had. Like we gotta come on now. Come on now. Just a little fitness. A little fitness. I like it.
Yeah.
Um,
There's dictators that are in shape too. I'm not gonna say any names, but like they they at least look like they could do something. You know what I mean? It's like none of
Putin's
these
out there
dudes.
playing hockey.
I'm just saying, man. Like looks
That's
like
not
he
who I'm
skates.
asking for, but I'm asking for some of the physical abilities.
Looks like he skates every morning. Like he's out there and gets it. Like dude, I'm with you on that one, big time, big time, dude. And remember how mad people were when Michelle Obama was like, "Hey, man, we should probably put like a piece of celery on like the kids' hot lunch," and people
Yeah.
were like, "Whoa, they're the worst! God, get them out of the office. They're trying to take our kids' lunches. Like,
Oh
just
man.
want them, want your kid to eat a carrot. Like,
Well, I know what we're running on here in 2024, so that's
yeah,
good. Okay, another one I want to hit today is this is actually like one of the coolest things that I think I've personally seen. This former Division I college athlete, his name is Marlon Smith. He was a basketball player and football player. He has founded this thing called All In Fit, and it's a gym on wheels. And so he just like drives. It's basically like if you think about a food truck, this dude has a fitness truck that he just drives around, opens the thing up, and there's like all this equipment available for people to use. I think it's that's one of the coolest ideas I've ever heard of. I don't know how he like organizes it to set it up and take it places. Does he like have a thing where like he says, I'm going to be at this place at this time? Or I don't know. People show up, but like it makes me want to do this myself. Now, what was the question I even had for you guys? Oh, yeah. Should there be fitness trucks? Do you like this idea? I guess I kind of like, if you don't like it, then I already told you how I feel. So you're going to be going against me. But yeah, I think this is like, dude, I think this could really take off. Cause there's like, I know of other coaches who do like, they'll just say like, okay, I'm going to go to this park at this time, Saturday morning, whoever wants to join, meet me there. And they do like free workouts. And so like, this is the next level where it's like, you don't have to just do push-ups and sit-ups. Like I'll just roll this truck up and we could do like a legitimate gym workout wherever we want to. I love it.
yeah. Have you guys seen the video game truck?
No.
Yes.
Where there's just like screens all over it, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like people rent it for birthday parties and stuff, and this big truck pulls up, and like some you can go inside, but most of them it's like there's a bunch of screens on the outside. They put like controllers, whatever, you can play each other. It's like a bunch of shit. It's a video game truck. It's crazy. And when I saw this, that's what I thought, because I'm like, if you're like, wanting to get your neighborhood group together to do some workout, you call up the fitness truck. The fitness truck comes, and then freaking boom, you got your workout or stuff like that. Like you mentioned the park. I think this is great. Like I think this will be really cool because of like how, and I like seeing the video game truck at a birthday party. And I was like, oh, this thing is like, this is pretty awesome. And I think the fitness truck could work exactly the same. So I'm all for that. I think that's really cool.
I'm on a double-edged sword with this one. First of all, this man is making some serious money on this truck. He's charging $35 for a drop-in. A 4-pack of sessions is 120, 8-pack is 200, and unlimited is 250. I'm no genius, but your overheads can't be that high compared to running a full-on 50,000 square foot gym,
Oh, the
which is
gym,
like basically what the cost is of a gym membership.
yeah, the physical gym business is not a great moneymaker.
No, exactly. And so Yes, he has to pay for the equipment. Yes, he has to pay for the gasoline. He probably uses diesel, for crying out loud. But wow, heavy, heavy. So the man's making some money. As somebody who works for a company that runs a gym, again, double-edged sword. This could be bad for our business, something like this. So like, no. But the other side of it is like, maybe our gym should have one because we do a lot of offsite workouts. In fact, we do a lot at breweries, which is very cool. There's a local brewery that we do it with where you go, you do it's a boot camp. It's like a Saturday morning boot camp, and then your first beer's on us. And so instead of trying to lag the minimum equipment we can to these offsite events, if our gym had one and could, it's branding, it's marketing, it's advertising for getting your gym out there and being able to take the workout on the go. I love it from that perspective. But yeah, on the other side, if it's like an independent operator, it's like, screw you, man. We got to try to take you down. So I'm somewhere in the middle there. Maybe I'll just steal the idea and take it into work tomorrow and charge half the price.
Like, seriously want to find a way to like do that, like be part of this somehow. And I don't know how I can do that, but like, I think
you want him to franchise. You want him to franchise these trucks.
Yeah, dude. I think this is such a cool idea.
I think that's genius. I think it is. And especially with so many people working from home now. Like,
yeah.
And some people don't have like Chris, you do everything like in your home gym. A lot of people need to go out to do something. They need to like go, they need like somebody to do it, or like need to spend money in some way where it's like forces you to like go do it instead of it being at your house. And like, I think this is like the happy medium there, where it's like, maybe you don't like to go to gyms, but then you're just like, I could sit on my couch. I don't really want to like go get and like, get on weights. But like, you can have somebody come to your house. Like, you just had to go outside. I feel like it's like the perfect motivation for people to do it. Like, you don't have to drive. They drive to you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not motivating yourself. This person's coming to your door like, knock, knock, knock. What's up? It's Case Fitness. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, get off your fucking couch.
Because that's it. It's like, you want to work out at home. You don't want to go to the gym, but then you have no accountability for someone that's like forcing you to show up. But like, okay, you can stay home, but I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
And you're paying for it too. And that's like another thing too. I know.
Skin in the game.
Yeah. Where it's like, cause I know for like my wife's like, it's like, we have gym equipment at the house and like we use it, but like, I know she likes going to gyms because she's just like, I need to like pay for something. So I'm like forced to leave the house on those days that I don't want to leave the house. Like, I just like, I was like, all right, nope, that's this much money. I have to leave. I got to get up and leave. And so I think that is like the perfect thing where it's like, they come right to you, you're paying for it. And it's like, you're there. I think that's freaking awesome.
I got to figure out how to do this. I got to figure it out. Some way. There's got to be some way for me to do this.
You're going to need a big garage there, guy. You're going to need somewhere to store that bad boy, too.
Yeah,
And
hopefully we got this super secret project goes well, and then we'll just build an addition.
Yeah.
And
winters around our area are not so wintry anymore. So this could be, 10 months of life for this thing. It's not like, oh, we can't do it in the winter because it's outside. Nope. No. It hardly snows.
I'll put
anymore.
chains on the tires, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm showing up at your house.
There you go.
Yeah, all that is just a little bit of marketing. You know what I mean? It's like they somehow polar plunges are freaking like they're so popular. People like thousands of people go to places just to go jump in a river for something. Nah, that's slow marketing. That's all you gotta do. You just call it the polar workout. All of a sudden, everybody's out there in freaking big jackets and coats and toboggans and shit, and they're just freaking going at it. That's all it takes.
You put a snowplow on the front of that thing. Gold. Like, I'm coming in, I'm plowing your driveway, and then we're working out in the driveway.
If you get a snowplow on that thing, I'm investing. We're all retiring off of this shit. Because you put a snowplow on a freaking fitness truck, people will do anything for you.
Like, that's two big biceps painted on the front of it. Just
wrap.
I don't know if that thing's going to be street legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of power. You gotta have a lot of power backed up in
Yeah.
his hog on the road.
What?
Just
You got a permit for that thing there, guy.
Man, we're gonna have
car-
kids on bus stops just getting jacked like in the morning.
carve out
Like,
the snow, and then we're gonna chisel those biceps. You know what I'm saying?
man, we got like 4 businesses out of this episode,
Honestly,
guys.
this is.
I'm gonna go downstairs and tell Katie I'm retiring. I can't wait.
Should we? Maybe we shouldn't post this episode. We just consider this a meeting.
Yeah,
This is
this
just a
was
business meeting at this point
Yeah,
for us.
we'll just cut out all the good ideas and post
Yeah.
the episode. It won't make any sense to anybody. And
But
that's
Post
the
8
point.
minutes.
That's the point.
that's the point.
All right. We'll save fitness trends because we can always talk about fitness trends. Let's get into some music. And I'm going to start things off here, boys. Because Dan, my car actually at one point this week registered 98 degrees. So
Oh,
I do cherish you.
Wow.
That's what's going on the playlist. That's my number one pick. I was thinking about Nick Lachey so much this week.
That's incredible.
That's all.
That's incredible. 98
Shouts to-
degrees.
shouts to Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey, hosts of Love Is Blind.
How
Shouts
old
to-
is Nick Lachey?
Oh, I mean, he's got to be in his
Ooh.
40s like everybody else. Like,
I'm going to say 49.
I wondered if he was 50, to be honest with you.
I mean, it just all depends because like all those,
Fif-
he's 50.
Turned 50 in November. He just turned 50.
Wow.
Well, I guess not just. He'll be 51 in November. Let me put it that way.
It's always so interesting looking at the ages of the people who were stars all at the same time. So he was
Yeah.
significantly older, and it makes sense because they always seemed old as shit. Like that one dude in 98 Degrees seemed like he was
Yeah.
always old.
Yeah.
So this makes so much more sense now because like if he's 50, that means he's like 7 years older than Beyonce. And like Justin Timberlake, Usher, Beyonce, they're all like 43, 45. Like Britney Spears is somewhere in there in the 40s, in the early 40s. And he's 50? Oh yeah, dude with the hat.
The dude with the hat.
Yeah, dude with the hat.
Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, he
yeah.
has to have grandkids at this point. That dude looks
Oh
so
my
old.
dude, that guy had grandkids in 1999.
Yeah.
Like that dude was old as shit. Like he was like the band manager.
Him and then was it Kevin from Backstreet Boys? They were like collecting what's it called? Social Security.
They got their AARP card a couple decades ago. Man. First one up for me is from two artists that I enjoy very much and coming together, so it immediately caught my eye. Zed and B Miller. And they released a song called Out of Time. And I'll be honest, it takes a literal minute to like warm up. It's a bit of a slow build on this song. I'm like, where's Zed? This isn't a Zed song, and it's his track. But when you get there, you get those big time Zed vibes. And then she just goes with it. Just vocally just kind of explodes from there and takes off. And it's a wonderful song called Out of Time from Zed and B Miller.
Guys, I don't know if you were paying attention this week, but it was for artists that we mentioned on the Brunch Breakdown, they like all drop music this week. So I'm going to start with my summer obsession, Lola Young. Album out now. It's awesome. Walk On By. I'm putting that on the playlist. I might put something else on there by the time I send Dan the songs, but I can't get this. I love this girl. I am like obsessed. Like she's gonna be in LA on October 20th. I can't wait. I'm just amped. So Lola Young, Walk On By. Check out her album. It wasn't meant for you. So check it out.
Well, I've got another one of those, Dee. I might be stealing one of your picks here, but she is my girl after all. So Olivia O'Brien put out an EP. Okay, Love and Limerence, and I'm gonna go with Here Alone Again.
That song.
Because if that doesn't set the tone for what Olivia O'Brien is about to sing about in basically every one of her songs, I don't know what does. So. Dude. That's going on the playlist this week.
That song is so good. she can write a breakup song better than any freaking person. Because you'll laugh, you'll go back to a moment where you hated somebody. Like it, she just, I don't know. She's just so good at it. Like, and that song is like everything. It's just the whole Olivia O'Brien experience in that one song. It's freaking great.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a little worried about her, but at the same time, I
Same.
love the music.
I am very worried about Olivia O'Brien, especially after
Yeah.
listening to that 5 song EP. It's like, dude, it's like, you good? You all right? All right. Hey.
Oh my. Next one for me is from Beach Bunny. And I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Beach Bunny. The more I listen to them, they're kind of like it's like pop rock, pop punk, indie pop, somewhere swimming between those three lanes. And they released a new song called Vertigo, which is really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So new this week, Vertigo from Beach Bunny.
Lawrence put out their album this week.
Yeah.
The first song on the album is called What You Want, and it is a jam. Like, and this is just like what I said about Olivia O'Brien. If you hear me talk about Lawrence all the time, you're like, why do you like Lawrence? What You Want is the reason I like Lawrence. Like
Mm-hmm.
everything about it, the live instrumentation, just Gracie just wailing, a little bit of Clyde. And
That's all
but
we need. That's all we need.
and it's just awesome. Like I know this is going to be the song that starts whatever the next tour. I know it's going to be the song that starts, but I need like Lawrence if you're listening, I need you to just play this song for 15 minutes and then other songs figure it out. But I need to I'm never going to want that song to stop. I'm never going to want it to stop because that is such a like it is a jam. And honestly, it makes me like guy I used to be so much more now because it just slides right into that and I'm like damn. But I understand why Gracie needs a break after they play that song for 15 minutes. And then Clyde, guy I used to be, go for it. You got it,
Yeah.
son. You got it. But I need What You Want for like 15 minutes. That shit is fire. So, Lawrence, What You Want.
My last one is I know a personal favorite of Dan's. Luke Combs put out a new album, and Dan, I know I might be taking your pick here. I'm sorry,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I it's my turn, so I have to put it on here. I'm gonna go
Please.
with Front Door Famous. He's just a storyteller, dude, and that's why I like
Yeah.
his music.
Yep.
Problem is, he's telling the same story that everybody else in country music
Oh,
tells.
so you guys, I guess you weren't Dan. You weren't able to see the video that I sent in our group text. It was a TikTok.
No.
It,
Oh, yeah. The AI one.
this drummer keeps asking AI to write a country song so that he can like play the drums to it while AI
Mm-hmm.
plays it. And like you have to find a way to watch these videos because it's AI writes the song the way that you criticize country songs. It just is like the dirt and the mud and the boots and the truck and the dirt and my wife and the mud and my truck. Like it is so cliched. You got to find a way to watch these videos.
I will. I'll make an effort to do that. Yeah, that sounds exactly all the reasons I love to hate country music. Last song for me is again two of my favorite artists coming together, Paris and Lights. And they wrote a song called "The Blob." It's a quick song, just a little bit over 2 minutes. And at first, I think it's a Paris song featuring Lights, but it sounds like it's a Lights song. It's one of hers. Or if you're familiar with K-Flay, it sounds like a K-Flay song. And Lights even sounds a little bit like K-Flay in this song. So love these two coming together for a quick little number called The Blob.
Here's a little 90s 2024 crossover. Ariana Grande put out a remix to her song "The Boy Is Mine" with Brandy and Monica.
Oh, goodness.
And it's
Let's
great.
go. Let's
and
go.
it's just great because the song "The Boy Is Mine" by Ariana Grande, which is like a flip on "The Boy Is Mine" a little bit, is a really good song. But then you just put Brandy and Monica on it because like why the fuck not? And I love that Ariana Grande did this because there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be searching for Brandy and Monica songs, and that makes me happy because I feel like Brandy's one of the forgotten people from the 90s. Brandy was humongous in the
Yep.
90s, huge in the 90s.
Yep.
And I feel like there's people who are get forgotten in in certain decades, and like Brandy is definitely one of them. So that just like makes me happy. But yeah, Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande featuring Brandy and Monica, and there's a video too. It's great. So
That's
that's what we're
amazing.
listening to. This was a big week, guys. This was a very, very big week
Epic.
for brunch breakdown fans, for all of us out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Listen to the playlist on Spotify. Tell Siri, tell Alexa to play the sounds of brunch. Boys, we've come to an end of the show. Any final thoughts?
Well, I mean, did you know Brandy was a guy?
Yeah, I don't know if Kim Crawford has moved in or out of Dee Dee's MySpace top 8, knowing that Kim is a man. And Samuel Adams has a sister named Samantha. And it's just an unbelievable week of realization on the Brunch Breakdown.
Twists and turns.
Oh my God. To put a button on this fitness brunch episode, brought to you by ChrisGatesFitness.com. Chris, do you have a fitness thought to end it?
Fitness thought to end it. Yeah, you're gonna catch me swinging past your house in my fitness truck someday soon. I gotta figure out a way to do this. Fitness trucks, let's make it happen.
And that's the brunch breakdown. We're out.